Ooh, spicy. Okay. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm TonyScapone, and I am doing this deck tech after the fact, since this event was live on stream. And I usually don't do huge deck techs on stream because I will have just started the stream and there's hardly anyone there right at the start, so I'm basically talking to no one when I do it. I do apologize, my voice is kind of shot. I've been sick the past few days. Probably the worst of it was during this event. So you will see and hear my voice go from better than what it is right now, all the way to I can hardly even talk at the end of this event. So I do apologize for whatever deficit that creates as far as the pleasure in viewing it. But obviously, if you're watching this, you know that I won the Vintage Showcase. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the deck. We played what is called TPS, the Perfect Storm. Now, I know the deck has a little bit of a history. I don't actually know much at all about that history. Like, I think Perfect Storm was already a deck before Beseech, and it's just been like, it's what DPS turned into, I think, and DPS is Dark Petition Storm. Basically an actual Storm deck in the format, as opposed to just not playing Tendrils, you know, and playing a Tinker or Breach combo deck. This is not playing Breach, and we are playing Tendrils. And I think Beseech is basically the reason why it's actually justified to put a card like Tendrils in your deck. I am not an expert in Vintage, however, I have played it a lot more. 2 years ago, I had hardly any experience in the format, but by this point, I have played it a lot. And I think I'm no slouch as far as having knowledge of the format, right? That was my biggest gap before. And for a while, I was kind of just messing around with new things to do in Jewel, and I don't know, I wasn't taking the format as seriously, but last week I decided, you know what, this Storm deck looks actually really good, and I really like it, so let me take a stab at it. And I played it in a challenge last week, went 6-0 in the Swiss. I guess my first experience with it was a league that I put a YouTube video on, that we went 4-1, right? But then I 6-0'd the Swiss of a challenge, lost in the top 8. So right there, that's 10-1. Or 10-2, sorry. And then this event, obviously, we took it down, which is another 10-1. That's 20-3. This deck is insane. The first list that I took was just copying from a player called Musasabi. I don't know the history of them or their correlation with the deck, but if I ever just straight up copy someone's list, I'm definitely going to shout them out. I know they've done well in challenges, but past that, I haven't really dug into any of that. So kudos to them. And their list was, I have made some changes since. If you want to see their exact list and me playing with it, you can check out that YouTube video. Again, it'll be in a card above. It'll also be at the end of this video. They were playing 2 Mox Opal and 3 Lorien, trimmed, and I'm playing 2 Ponder. Ponder has felt fantastic ever since putting it in the deck. Felt as though I wanted it when I played it without it. I'm even considering just cutting Mox Opal entirely. That's another conversation. Another conversation for another time. The sideboard, Musasabi was playing a couple Consigned Memories. I'm playing Steel Sabotage instead. I've gone down on a Hercules Recall to add a Force Negation. And after this event, sideboard changes that I would want to make is actually just cutting Fatal Push. I think I want a Mindbreak Trap, and I saw, I think it's Moto user the Power 9, because I was looking at all the lists playing this deck after I won the showcase, and obviously going to be some people who just copy the list and go play it. But looking at the more veteran vintage players and them doing that and playing in challenges is already a lot of data. And one of the things that I saw was the cutting of Fatal Push, which is what I want to do. And Dress Down just sounds like an excellent inclusion. Does most of the things that you would want Fatal Push to do anyways. It'll cantrip when you're not doing that. It'll remain blue for your forces. And it's bargain fodder for your Beseech. And we have next to no creatures that we care about turning off with it. We have one Saga, we have a couple Hull Breacher. Yeah, I mean, outside of that, I wouldn't mind like a second Thoughtseize, maybe. But generally speaking, I think the list is super solid. And I guess one other thing, I apologize. When I'm streaming, I do a lot of double queuing, or not a lot of it. I try not to, but I need to keep playing in between rounds. And so inevitably there are times where there is overlap. I know it's not ideal for YouTube viewership experience. I do have a couple ideas to change my overlay a bit so that it's not as bad. I'm making it sound worse than it is, but otherwise, yeah, enjoy this crazy run. You in round one.
Hey everyone, thanks for making it this far. Just wanted to thank everybody, and if you're looking for more, show you where you can find that. If you go to the description below, you can find all of my links. If you go further down in the comments, you can also find my links for bring you to my Patreon, various tiers for Discord access, early access, sideboard guides, donation decks, coaching sessions. You can also check out the podcast within those links, as well as my Twitch where I do most of my content. You can see the commands that you can use in the chat. Let's say you do dono. You're wondering how to get a link, how to do it. Tells you right here. And the members Discord is within the Storm, MTG Storm community. And of course, it's always going to help if you hit the like and subscribe. So thanks again. Keep storming, y'all.
All right. Okay. All right, all right. Not feeling the greatest about this draft anymore. A lot of Spell Pierce. They are getting some white fixing, so Esper Sentinel, Staff the Storyteller, No More Lies. I guess I'll grab a ring. I have a strip mine, so Island only going to be so helpful. They have no artifacts in their hand, which is kind of a bummer. You might actually have trouble. Actually, there was a good argument for just cycling Lorien instead of playing top. Get a land. That'll do. Alright, we have Jeskai fixing. Bauble came around. There's like no other blue artifact stuff in that pack. I guess that's a good sign. Mentor's not bad. Might want this for blue card for force. Maybe I should have spun the top first. Oh, Uncolor Mox. One ring? Oh, but a one ring. Damn.
I'm gonna take the Mox. It's a Null Rod. Sure is bad for us. Rain Surge. There we go. Bolas. We can find a Tinker, then it'll be oh shit. Nick with the 10 gifted subs. Yo. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Fucking hype. I guess we'll spec for Tinker. Well, good news. This is probably, I think it's definitely resolving, right? Or no, there's one unknown card and it's a force. What the fuck, dude? Wild. Wild. It's strip mined anyways. Picked up Lurrus. This sucks. Our cube deck started so hot. Like our first 7 picks were so good, and then just nope, awful from then. Just from then on. It's actually Tolarian here. How many people? 209. Uh-oh. Found black mana. We need Beseech. Thank you. What up, Voodoo? I mean, nice null rod, but you know. They be dead. Still had all these. Esper Lurrus. Let's take out the slow tutors. The Mox Opal. And a Ponder. Oh, we're gonna be double queuing soon. The showcase. Damn. They can't protect their null rod with force negation, so they might use this, yeah. They could have protected it with Spell Pierce. You could force back pitching Lori and then stock up. But I'm not going to. Nothing, huh? Huh. Modern started. Both these hands, pretty bad. Sure. Another one. God damn. That sucks. All right, stock up. Bruh. Oh, really? Last two cards, force, blue card. It still dies, right? Oh, no. Yeah. Sure. All right, we hope they miss and we draw action off the top here. That's fine. All right, on the play, I don't think I'd change anything. Yeah, draw some. Oh, come on, man. You're unreal. Unfucking real. Whatever. I'll go next. Hmm.
I should have misstepped that, I think. But I don't know. They've shown multiple spell pierces. Oh, come on. What's up, Alora? Well, we're getting shit mixed by Lurrus at the moment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we died. So close. So close. Oh, nice. This is a good matchup. I've yet to lose to it. A good one. They're at 18, so I didn't even need the 10 storm, but we got him. All right, Raker Shops. Steel Sabotage. Force Negation. I don't want the Fatal Pushes. And cut Flusters. Grave Titan. Ooh. Got the probe. Really? Safekeeper? Well, believe that means we died. Hand is pretty good. Yep. There's a key. Another key. Oh, it's gonna be way too many cards with 2 keys. Well, yeah, draw something. That is not something. Stone Brain. Quite the draw. Need a time spiral here. I think we died. Oh wow, I didn't even have the second window up. Shit. Oh, someone should have told me. Get smashed in the cube match. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Vamp for Yawg. Or Demonic Tutor for Brainstorm. Vamp for Yawg. Brainstorm into Yawg. Would be enough. I don't need Lotus though. 6, 7, 6, 4. It's not really enough. 6, 7, 5. Yawg. I'll have 2 left over. 1 left over. Ancestral into Lotus. I think I wait a turn. I don't have enough storm. Need to grab Lotus with this vamp. These hands have been really shitty in Modern. No landers or a bunch of landers. They do trap, they do trap. We're not beating trap. Six. All right, we got him. Didn't have anything. We couldn't really play around anything. And we could after a certain point, but if they had it, they would have done it before that point. Oh yeah, and we gained 3 life. Well, Sarah Paragon was such a good draw. I mean, I guess you keep this. They're playing Breach, Lurrus Breach. Hell of a hand. Modern started. All right, I'm gonna concede and cube. We're gonna have to draw something soon. All right. Pretty good. I didn't play Felia. Found a land. Stocking up. Those formats nuts, huh? All right, can we not have a second Solitude, please? All right, I need this. I need this. I can probably avoid Mystical and Vamp. Kind of need one of these for Karn. I think this Stormcatch Mentor is just going to kill them. Like, pretty easily, too. Especially given that we have this Bolt. Guess I could roll. Yeah, I'll go roll. Make stock up cost 1. Pyretic and Reckless. Oh, shit. Flipping. They mulled the 6. Never mind the lethal Stormcatch Mentor. pretty good one. You can board out Artist Talent on the draw, so Gemstone Caverns is okay. I did bring in Blast Zone, so maybe I can trim a land. One of the wishes. Come on. Guess this one. Stock up here. Saga Soul Ring. Stock ups are good. It's a little risky. It's still worth getting Bolas. I should have held priority. I would have flustered that. It's good to have fluster, though. Probably worth making a dude. We got plenty of mana. We got him. Ult me? Sure. It's a weird hand. Plenty of ways it can go wrong. He kept on 7. Ring start? Sure. My hand is pretty good against this. This is a tough call. I think I'm just going to play a ring with Karn. We'll see. Might cast Ancestral. All right, need grids. They're one of Strip Mine, huh? Okay. You guys still want to get a ring? If we really need to, we can blow up our own mana crypt at some point. Huh. Thanks, Moto. Really have a way of just knowing what I want. We want to flip. All right, Lattice is in, and then we can blow up our mana crypt. I mean, I can just attack them with Lattice. Yeah, it does. I'm torn on Hercules. I don't think I want it. Spell Snare, Spell Pierce. This matchup is so impossible. Probably don't want Thoughtseize on the draw. Can't keep this one. Another spell snare. Save the spell snare because they have fatal push, right? All right, we gotta draw stock up here. Guess I'll take a Rim Pulse. Outrage. Shouldn't have played the Valakut. Raker, got it. I mean, Scrawly. It's probably wins, right? 3, 4, 1, 4. Sure does now. Beseech into Beseech into Dark Rit. Yawgmoth. Easy game. Six, 4, 2. This is no way to have protection, but it doesn't matter. On the draw. Cannot keep this. The hell, dude? Just all day with this shit. So we keep this. Yeah, I have to keep this. Not great. Chancellor. Feeling pretty dead on this one. Oh. Okay. It's really good. We're getting turn 2. Or at least going for it. Wish what? Goblins? Relay. Do I want to hold up black for Dark Rit? No. Because it still wouldn't work. I would need 2 Dark Rits, and that doesn't make sense. Because then I can't cast anything, so hold up blue. Ancestral. Yeah, it's gotta be Yawgmoth. Pretty good. We do get wastelanded. If we hit any mana source, we win. Provided they don't put like 2 problematic things on the stack. They just flashback Strike It Rich? And what, relay? Well, that's not terrible. That is terrible. Holy shit, man. We can't catch a break. Yeah, we're looking pretty dead. They went top. Another Witch Enchanter. That goes back on top, right? Yeah. So I can't Thoughtseize it. Got him. Whew. I need these. This is probably worth playing. I don't know about Hercules. Probably. How many null rods do they typically play? Look at their last list. 4. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. So we don't want Flusters. I don't want Probe. I don't want Misstep. Could probably do without Mystical and Vamp. Thoughtseize is not great on the draw. It's not terrible though. Like you can force one thing and Thoughtseize the other. Do you think Vamp and Mystical are going to be too slow? Maybe Opal's just going to be too clunky if we have to mulligan and use a force. Karn on the draw. I do have a lot of artifacts. But they're pretty good at pressuring it too. Maybe I don't want Karn on the draw. Oh, they're taking forever. Maybe we should have let them keep going last game. Probably just barely good enough. I don't love it. Chancellor, brutal. Sure. They did it. That cannot be countered. Okay. Was a good draw. Chance feels pretty slim that they don't have some sort of wasteland or something. Scry looking for it. One top, one bottom. No wasteland. Thalia. Okay. Thalia's fine. Interesting. Kind of makes me wish I counted Thalia, but I still don't think it was correct to do so. Maybe. I have to use this Dark Writ to make a token if I also want to force. They have 2 cards in hand. Top is not a great draw. If I attacked, they could trade if they wanted. Or no. I would trade with both of them. I mean, it really depends what they still have. If it's another initiative, dude, then we're pretty screwed here. Each artifact with mana value. Yikes. That's gonna get us. Alright, we need a Sabotage or Hercules. Then we still have Thalia to deal with. Oh, shit. Alright, game 3. Karn is probably worth it on the play. I don't know that Force of Negation is. No, probably still is. Right, cut the opal. Question is, do we play around trap? There's also misstep to worry about. I think Guess I don't see any traps in their last list. I'm going. Just grab a ring, grab opal. If I grab opal, and there are draws that let me play lattice. All right, let's hope this one gets them good. Definitely one of the better things that we can do on turn one. Okay. Let's get a ring here. Any steel sabotage or ancestrals? Okay. If they just have another null rod, that's pretty good. Okay. In case you draw ancestral. Oh, yes. I don't play vintage enough for that one to have really sunk in yet. I appreciate the reminder. So hoping we drop Fatal Push, could kill one of my Unmoxen and kill this Archon. Might still get Fatal Push. No, it's got to be stock up, right? I'll probably pick up a Fatal Push. Also wouldn't mind a Steel Sabotage. Yep. All right, both. Because now they kill Karn, and it turns on Revolt. Not perfect. I mean, if they play something first, and I have to sabotage. All right, looks like they aren't. That sucks. No. They already killed Karn and turned on Revolt. We didn't need them to wasteland us. Would have been nice if they didn't. Three, four, five, six. They're at 14. I can't Yawgmoth and Thoughtseize. Citadel. I guess I can't even utilize Yawgmoth. Definitely supposed to get a Lotus. It's clear they're F6, but I might as well thought seize, then I can Yawgmoth. Yeah. All right. 4-1. Esper Tinker. Tinker deck with Sedgemoor Witch and Lavinia and swords. Stock up, no PO. Very similarly constructed deck as ours, except instead of like Beseech and Stormkill, it's got Lavinia, Sedgemoor, swords. Oops. Fuck is the modern match? I guess I could have misstepped that. I wasn't thinking this stupid modern match. So they're playing around Fluster here. If we draw land, so can we. Or they're trying to play around Fluster at least. I should have misstepped the key. Ancestral, they force, we Fluster. Little game of chicken here, huh? I'd really like to draw a black source. I mean, they do have Mana Crypt going. I like that. This I do not like. Sweet. The Stone Brain. think I care about that much. Yikes. So bad. What kind of a stock up is that? Got too many options. Might just be Thoughtseize. I mean, I can go for Bolas. But they might not even fight over it, and then they could untap and kill us. We had to make a land drop to do it. Oh, they're playing the actual mirror, so they're playing Storm. Cool. Chosen card is Wish. That is fine. Yeah, we sure do. Oh shit. I have 6th and let him brainstorm. Honestly, I didn't expect them to end step a brainstorm. Well, he certainly won't see the misstep coming now. We're also somehow at 10. Probe, misstep, Thoughtseize. This thing. Yep. They have a stock up in hand. No, they don't have a stock up. They got rid of it. Oh, we're gonna lose. I need to fluster that. I thought they had stock up in their hand. Well, we might lose. They still have mana crypt. And fluster still is text. Not much text, but could be relevant. It was definitely a mistake, though. They won that flip. It goes to like the overlay of the sub count. On the flip. Now they have Tolarian. Come on. Untap Opal? That's not good. Feels like a PO. I don't think they're playing PO. Beseech. One card in hand. Yo, Ben Wheeler with the big raid. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. We're double queued right now on a modern that is hopeless and vintage that we're doing well, but I did just punt this game a few minutes ago. I am, as you can probably hear, a bit sick. So you can't wait till the end here, because Tendrils will just kill us. Well, that's not true. It gets weird. And pretty reasonable chance they just have a fluster in their hand. Yeah, they also dumped their key. Well, the Eldrazi player is getting back at us for the 7 minutes of their life that we wasted. So they'd go down to 2 mana here. Yeah, they can crypt and key. Well, they have to use... Do they have to use crypt? If I fluster this, they'll have 2 mana. No, they can key and Time Vault. Yeah, I punted. And this was missed by 1. Oh, they did actually have a fluster. That's funny. Classic. Classic Whifferoony. Oh, that was our game. We punted. We most definitely punted. All right, actual mirror match. Is it opponent? Yeah. All right, I definitely want these. I want Thoughtseize. I mean, Hull Breacher is... It's okay. I'm gonna cut the Opal. Everything's pretty good, though. Could cut a Ponder. It's gonna run it. I don't care. I mean, it's looking like we're actually gonna win this modern match. We've only got 50 seconds to do it, though. That's what they draw here. You don't have Wish. What is this shit? What did they draw? Come on, man. World Breaker? No. Oh, no way. We're going to time out right before killing them. And they're going to love it. They love this. They're so mad at us. They're so happy right now. Okay. That was like the worst modern challenge ever. Really? That's wild. I'm not even sure if it's right for me to cast the mystical, but I'll take it. That one's looking good. They snapped a force off on mystical? That's wild to me. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm pressed for time, so I didn't think about it too much, but it was probably better to just take a draw and have force and fluster up than it is the mystical for ancestral, and then you only have ancestral in the force. But my guess is they didn't want us getting a fluster, and they had like a draw step to hit so that they could kill us on that turn. I don't know. Obviously I don't like having 61. I don't want to cut any blue cards. We drew Karn, and then we drew a land, and then we played Karn. Yeah, I mean, I don't need a basic, but I also have a very low land count. But, reasonable. Yeah. Hope they don't turn one us. Okay. Any forces? There's no way we're not supposed to go for this shit. Could have ancestral in response to the fetch. I mean, I'm definitely ancestraling. Okay. It gives up that I don't have double force, I suppose, but I think if I had drawn force, I would have forced consign there. Time walk, double stock up. We're not dead. Keep drawing that card. Force pitching stock up. Tinker Toots. If they had Fluster, they would have used it, right? Last turn. They wouldn't have forced a stock up, they would have flustered it. We're not in a rush. They're playing Storm. I guess if I miss on Bolas as well. It's not really safe. It's fairly safe. Does make Tinker feel better as well, having backup. Well then. Did we do it? Or are they doubled up? Boom. 5-1. Man, I've seen better hands, but it's not terrible. Ox. Saga. Okay. You guys still get Ancestral here. Great if they crack this and try to force it. Not the end of the world if they don't. Cracking it. Force pitching force. It's probably Jewel. Really? Wow. Okay. That's some fucking nonsense, huh? It's our best draw here, Saga. Outrageous, man. Absolutely outrageous. In either way, we need a land. Can you imagine if we had just been one card deeper? Soul Ring into Ring. Sure. Land. Doesn't really matter, does it? I guess I shouldn't have shown Dark Ritual. Excuse me. Can they pull it off? Look at their last list. Pretty standard stuff. They have 2 traps, Force Negation, Cage. That's about it. Don't really expect them to play Hull Breacher, but maybe. I mean, this deep into the event, I will take the clock time. See, how do I want to play this? I want Steel Sabotage. I don't know how I feel about Fluster. I don't think I want to go to a 3rd Fluster. Hercules is like... I don't know. Could even help them in certain circumstances. Yeah, cut the Opal. Ponder. I want my slow tutors. I don't want to keep taking out blue cards, though. So I can trim Island. Or 8, 9, 15, 20, 25 blue cards. Okay. Like, maybe you do want the third fluster over the ponder, but I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of a multi-fluster hand getting trapped into keeping it. Okay. And sometimes you play vintage. It is interesting though, right? Because I think I'm just gonna play around trap. They've shown to have 2 in their last list. I guess if they have a force and we have to fight back, we're not actually playing around trap. Sweet. Mox. All right. Please don't hurt me. I think I like passing here. I don't love it, but if they don't play something too scary, I would love to save the 3 life. Well, it would have been pretty good, huh? So you want to get a Karn into play and have forces. Or I guess just take infinite turns, because then I can achieve that. Did bring in Hull Breacher. I don't care though. I'm gonna Yawg, Tinker for key. I guess you can kill with Bolas. We don't win with Saka. We do have to give them a turn because they have a ring trigger. But yeah, I don't care about Hull Breacher. So I gotta fetch or play a land. Can't Thoughtseize them anyways. Nope. I gotta actually tap the Time Vault. Yeah, without Yawg, double Citadel, I'm just gonna put Karn into play and have forces in my hand. Oops. All right. Your turn, opponent. I want to change anything on the draw. They are playing the Hull Breachers. It's a lot of the times just a non-issue, though. Do I want to, like, cut Brainstorm and play the third Fluster? Just don't love Fluster. It does help me win a fight, which is important. But I don't think I want 3 of them. I mean, I think Thoughtseize is good enough even on the draw. Counter one thing, Thoughtseize another. Also, they're playing traps. Enough forces themselves. I would really like it if they mulliganed. They kept on 7. Thing about this hand, obviously land or Mox is a great draw, but so a blue card is not the worst draw either. There is some very obvious risk here. We do not want black cards. I think it's still sabotage here. If I get a blue source, I'd like to cast Ancestral. And if I pitch a force, blue card's a worse draw. Just passing, love it. Don't love it. So we could upkeep it. The danger of not upkeeping it is them finding a natural blue source to have Hull Breacher up. Then I can't hold up Steel Sabotage. Oh, they did the thing. Interesting. That's fine with me, honestly. I mean, it's a good play, but we're well equipped to deal with 2 turns here. Okay. So desperate, huh? Okay. Just really need that jewel mana. They skipped their extra turn. That's a draw. Ooh. You get 2 turns. Go for it. Ooh. It's a nice draw. Saga. That's a good one. I guess we could have let it go and stolen it. Maybe I should have. Okay. I was gonna say, they get a Needle Karn. I said, GG, Tony, good luck in the last round. Hope you make it into top 8. 6-1? Last playing Jewel Shops. I don't care what you're playing. I'm keeping. Think we take sync? Think this game's over. We'll let that one sink in. Doesn't need to sink in. They're off it. Classic vintage experience. Oh, man. Okay. Jewel again. Jewel again. I think I like the same thing where, I mean, I could see like just not even playing Fluster, but I think I want some. 3 sounds like a lot. What did we do last time? We cut Opal, we cut Island. It is a suspiciously low amount of mana, but paid off last time. The classic no lander. Yeah, because we cut Lorians too. Because you bring in so many blue cards, I don't have to worry as much about the blue count. I think I trimmed a Ponder. I think Thoughtseize is still just good enough. I get 4 because I've played less Karn than probably any other human and hate it more than anybody. So it's a karma thing. It's a karma thing. Yeah, that's what it is. I've neglected Karn, and he tries to make it up for me by proving himself worthy. Well, we can't keep this. Oh, I think we're keeping this. I don't love it, but I will keep it. They kept on 7. I believe Brainstorm goes down, because if we get a blue source, I'm just casting stock up anyways. Kind of, except that hand was even more stranded, but had an additional force. Just jamming right in on the Ancestral. Okay. 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 They don't have Fluster, otherwise they would have played Sapphire. They could have Force of Negation, but I've been seeing lists with less and less Force of Negation. I have been seeing some Trap. So now I have Force Up still, and if I untap, I'll have double Force Up with like Hull Breacher. Classic Jewel experience, coming in hot, fizzle out. Oh shit. Sometimes you're just meant to win. It's kind of crazy to not do it, right? Am I crazy for wanting to crack this? If I hit a black source, I just win. If I don't, I really care. I'll just replay it next turn and look for a black source. Fine. I don't care. Key, sure. Let's tinker for a Lotus, actually, right? And then I can beseech for Yawg. Top 8, baby. Damn, we rolled a 5. Wasn't good enough. Can we keep this? I mean, I think we have to. I think we're supposed to, at least. Just gonna pants me? Immediately. The pants. Take them off. It's getting weird in here in the top 8. Wins the die roll. Has a Lotus. Who knows? Maybe their hand sucks. Okay. Alright. Alright. I guess there's a argument to holding Mox, but probably not a very good one, right? Just because it powers up our Fluster. We want to try and do something on our turn. There's no chance I'm actually casting Dark Ritual this turn. If I'm casting Ponder, I could Time Walk. Pretty good. Pretty good. Right up on top, Mystical. You could have upkeep the Mystical too. But I feel like this is better. It sure is, Seabass. Force pitching Lorien. Stress Daddy with the raid. Thanks, dude. We're in the top 8 of the Vintage Showcase. Sync my card. They have 2 cards. There is a world where this goes wrong. But I feel like it's not worth flustering that. Put a Lorien away. Stock up. 1 card in hand. He's playing main deck traps. Which can be a problem on my turn. Obviously not for the Karn, but so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 mana post Karn. I can play a ring this turn. If I dark ret. Oh, they just scooped to the Karn. Fair enough.
Or no. He wasn't playing main deck traps. Main deck negations. Not even sure I want Hull Breacher. I don't know how I feel about these either. At least I think I just want Force and Fluster. Thank you. Got Opal and Island. I mean, Hull Breacher is good. It's just so easy for them to play around. It's gonna be easy for them to, like, I don't know, fake a fight, make me think it's important, and then just Breach Brain Freeze me. Same thing with Cage, although it might be too free to play. Non-bow for ourselves, but we have Beseech to bargain it away. We have it in play, and then we draw Yawgmoth naturally. That's a problem. Same thing with Bolas. I don't think I play Cage. You would want to cut Vamp and Mystical. Yeah, they are very controlling. That's probably fair. His hand is sus, but I don't think I'm allowed to get rid of it. I really want to draw Force. Bottom of Force and Negation. Bruh. At least if Force is their only interaction, yeah, they have to make this choice now. They pitched Lorien, Lurrus to hand. Okay. I can brainstorm, or I can tinker. Wowee. Boom. Top 4.
What do you think? It's got a lot of good cards in it. Run the draw again. They're on 7. They have no results. They have only modern results. I'll be honest, it's tempting. It is tempting. Obviously, any mana source unlocks. Pretty hard, too. I don't love it. I really don't. Uh-oh. That's not good. Bizarre on 7. We're on the draw with a suspect 6. Dredge. Dredge 7. Well, at least their hand sucks. I mean, what 5-card hand is going to be good against this anyways? You're not beating... you're having a tough enough time with a great hand against the Dredge 7. Or a great 6. No 5 is going to really get there. Or anything that's going to get a 5 there, this hand is capable of. We did take a game action. Didn't expect that. I don't know how people play 2 Opal in this deck. I don't even want to play 1. But you need a certain amount of Beseech fodder. Just need to draw a Lotus. Easy game, really. What did they dredge? The Troll. So they have a green card +1. So we know they don't have Force. They could have Trap. They could have Force of Vigor. Lotus one time. I could have cast Thoughtseize, but no line is beating a Trap. The only possible thing we could have done is pondered into a Ancestral, use Key to untap Opal, cast Ancestral, and have some more nutty cards. All right, we had no chance. It's okay. Dredge. Needle Cage Crypt. Can I even play Karn? Like, I want to bring both of these in. Karn does not seem good. Misstep does not seem good. Opal seems sus. Vamp and Mystical. Thoughtseize, well, it could help. Could cut Island. I don't think I want to do that. Could be Probe, but I like seeing what interaction they do have. Not always just Force. It often matters knowing which one. For me, it's either Lorien or Mystical. Breacher? No. They just Dredge.
It's pretty good against some other bizarre decks. But not this one. I mean, I'm going to keep it. Problem is, what the fuck do you do with it? They're mulliganing at least. They're on 5. Misstep is gone. That's good. Cage plus Citadel goes hard. Well, Cage stops Citadel. I don't know if that was the joke or if you didn't realize, but... The problem is, I need to either just stock up or cage. I can cage and vault. I can just stock up. If I beseech, I get rid of my crypt and then I can't stock up. I can just send Tinker, right? If I want to get rid of all my shit, then I don't have anything left either. I don't want to beseech for key and just get griefed. This is where probe would be really nice. You know what to play around and what to play into. I honestly feel inclined to just stock up. I wish I had a blue card. I could get Mox and play Cage. Fair enough. It's not the worst thing that could happen to us. The song is not appropriate for the circumstance. We're not yet fucked. Force of Vigor incoming. Have another one. This deck is brutal, man. So we basically got to draw Lotus. They only have one Creeping Chill, so that's nice. Like in their whole deck. I mean, we have a kill next turn.
No, we don't. We're 1 mana shy. We're 1 mana shy of Time Vault Key. We don't even need Lotus. We need any mana. And even without mana, we might just have a Yawgmoth line. Pretty good. And they have a Dredger in their hand, but might as well. Staying alive. We're staying alive. It sounds like we're dying. It really does. I do apologize for that. I think we just run it back. Yes, only dying in real life, not in the game, though. That's a bonus. Just stay with us for 2 more rounds. Then you can die. Freaking Dredge, man. Get the fluster anyways is correct. Yep. It's all about the defense, okay? It's all about the defense. It's the best offense. Yeah. They're on 7 as well. Yeah, I mean, you want a Saga and Cage. It sucks that Force of Vigor is pretty brutal. 4 cards. All right. Force pitching force. It's a close game. Doing a bunch of dredging. They have another hollow one. No, they wanted to return a troll. Wait. Yeah. And that wins next turn. Can we survive? They need to find 2 chills. That's not going to be tough. Okay. Okay. Oh, they drew a card? Why did they draw a card? Actually, only one chill would do it. Yeah, because of Vamp. Why did they take a draw step? They did say, love that Beseech is back again. What do you mean misstep likely? They took a random draw. Any shot they boarded out chills? It's possible. Say GG's but not leave. They might be typing something. They've been friendly in chat. Friendly in chat. Man. Wow, they're 10-0, dude. They're 10-0. All right, let me stretch my legs. I need to get sick more often. We are 0-1 into 9-1. That's the key. I'm gonna have to go to NYSE just so sick. Hey, you're not sick, you're sick. Wicked sick. I don't think I am muted. Here we go. Ibuprofen, Tylenol, and cough drops. Vitamin C. And y'all thought speed was the answer. We're on the play. Finally. Incredible. I don't know what they play. Oh, it's Lurrus. Yeah. I will play. Nick, thanks for the sub. After gifting 20 subs, it's like, wait a second, I should probably sub for myself. That's Blackjack. Blackjack, baby. Turn one stock up. Yeah. Well, it's going to be Mana Crypt, Time Vault, Opal stock up. Into Vamp. Into Vamp for key. Hope that stock up finds a force. Thanks, Monto. Thanks for the resub, Aiden. Could Vamp into stock up. You're correct. I feel like that's kind of a waste. Putting one card in your stock up. I think I can just trust in the stock up. I mean, if we're being serious, they're going to force stock up. And then we're going to get wastelanded. But we still have a win. Because then we can Vamp upkeep for key.
It's not great. Revamp upkeep. We're not doing anything with our mana. We don't get information. I don't think we need information. I'd rather just play around Fluster, if that's all they have. Feel a lot better if I found a force with stock up, but I'll take it. Yawg is not bad. Fine with me. Small chance, but non-zero chance that Sync does it for us. I don't want to die to Mana Crypt. I guess 2 life doesn't change the clock. And Yawgmoth will get it done, so we don't care about Mana Crypt. All right. Oh, man. You can just vamp. Vamp for Tinker, even. Or no. I'm thinking I can use my key, but I already did. There we go. Losing all the flips. Okay. 1 game away. I want Fluster. I don't know so much about Hull Breacher. Yeah, I think Fatal Push is probably good enough to be playing. I don't want Mystical and Vamp. As good as Vamp was there. What's the last cut? Could be Brainstorm. It's a pretty good card, though. Karn is like, it's not great, but it is a threat. It's a threat that doesn't like, I don't need the coast to be 100% clear to slam it. Whereas Beseech, I'm sacrificing one of my permanents, 2-for-1ing myself. I could also just swap the ring in. I think I'm just always going to rather have the 1 ring. I don't know what to do with the last slot. I'm fine with going 61. I no longer panic for a last cut. If I can't decide, I feel it's better to go 61 than it is to cut something that you shouldn't. Probe? No. Probe is very good. Lorien? No. They're a wasteland deck. I like probe against control. They're reasonably varied with what they have for interaction. Yeah, sure. Only fire hands. That's been my experience with this deck. The hands are just insane, like all the time. They mulliganed. $62 though? Thank you, thank you. From the whole crew, huh? Is it weird that you're watching this in the shower? I mean, I'm one to start Let's Get Weird chants, so... All right, they're on 6. If I draw any sort of Moxen, I have a protected Time Vault Key. Or another Dark Writ. There are benefits to forcing Tutor, right? In the event that I have to pass, and they get something like a Fluster, that could be a problem. Or if they have Fluster and they're getting a Null Rod. If they're getting a Force, it's whatever, but if we force this, then they're not getting a Force. I think I'm into forcing this. One bad thing is if they have Force and 2 blue cards, they could force back, and then they can choose to give more information, given that we use their Force. They could just have Force and Negation. All right. They do have a Force. We got 2 cards left. We've got a Lotus. Okay. By Lurrus, and they have a land. Fetch land? Not quite, huh? Are empty-handed. They don't have a bauble. Debated? I mean, they would have resolved the demonic tutor. So it depends what they would have gotten. Shit, I shouldn't have F6'd. Oh. Am I still pushing this frog? I think I am. I get that they can replay it. We need to draw something crazy, like now. That is quite the draw. All right. Looks like we're going to game 3. All right. Game 3 it is.
Yeah. You know what? I just had that same thought. I had that same thought, Rodney. Push is nice, but I don't think I need 3. Reachers, I don't know. Maybe it's better than push. It's exactly the type of hand that makes me not want Breacher. I really gotta keep my hand off of the... God, I can't fucking talk. Losing my voice. It's not a bad 6. It's not great. I don't know. Sand is like, okay. Here's the thing. If they care about it, do we care about it? We don't have much else. We have a ring on the top of our deck. Trap? Maybe, but not anymore. I like, literally can't speak at this point. What am I going to do tomorrow? Brutal. Brutal. The strip mine. It's really good. It lets us attack. They have no bowmaster. Oh man. Nice ancestral. Ooh, spicy. Okay. Okay. What do we think? I don't have triple black. I think I'm supposed to wait. They're not going to F6 in the finals. But then I don't have force up. And I waste my tutor and my storm. Trap. We have another 4-speed. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Holy shit. Wow. Double force. Oh my god. I'd say I'm speechless, but I can't talk anyways. That's a payday. That's a payday. How do I fucking size this shit? Oh my god. All right, Legacy. We're coming for you tomorrow, Legacy. Wow. Wow. The 0-1. The tactical 0-1.